a throwdown, a showdown on two of the game's best. They'll be looking to build off the shutout he posted last game. Cowan's offensive explosion was the talk of the league the other night. What's he got in store tonight? The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Monsters are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Grabbed along the boards by Schneider. And he coughs it up with the pass. Moves it to Ekblad. Takes a shot. Taking it from his own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Feeds it over to Leclerc. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. The Monsters gain control of the puck. Schneider's lugging the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Schaefer. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. Drives to the paint, and he elects to explore his options. Puck scooped up by Schaefer. Here's a shot, and he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Ekblad's been nabbed for tripping.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by one, and a real opportunity protected.
The Monsters get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, an opportune time for a power play, and to garner some momentum in this game, you're trailing by one. You got to find a way to win the draw and get the puck to the net quickly. Open up the lanes and shoot the puck.
Broberg's got it in the defensive end. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. Passes the puck over to Johnson. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. To his teammate. Into the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he fights off another save. Back-to-back-to-back saves. They've really got him on their heels here now. Picks it up. Skates with it. And it's picked up by the defense. Scooped up by the knee. And they've got it in their own end here. That's picked up by the knee. Nice job to escape the zone. The Monsters have it behind the net. Grabs it in his own end. Here's a short pass to Larson. The Canadians will play it from the defensive zone. The Monsters get a hold of it. Flanagan's got it on the offensive end. Takes a shot. What a save by Noonan.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that.
He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Monsters got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
And he's got that one. Quick pass to Ekblad. And he passes it up ahead to Leclerc. The Monsters gain possession in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to get one by the 10.
Made the stop on the play. The Monsters take it across the blue line. Driving right to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2.
Here we go, second period underway, where it has been a spirited affair so far, all tied up. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Noonan's the reason this game is still tied, Jane. He's been outstanding in making all the saves required to keep this game even. Chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he sidesteps the check there. Michelli's got the puck. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Into the corner, he takes the pass. Sundin's got it against the boards. The Canadians gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Ekblad. The Habs have it now. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it to Johnson. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Off the post. Turns another aside.
Levi's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Monsters win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck across to Draisaitl. From the point, they take control of it. Draisaitl's got it in the corner and loses possession after a solid hit. The Monsters gain possession. Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. The Monsters pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And a smart hits up play with the back. Easily turned aside with the pad save. Taken by Leonard. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And he's able to handle that one. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Lets it fly. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. What a play defensively to block that. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Quick feed to Chara. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow. Moves it quickly over to Chara. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Montreal's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Toss it up on the play. The Monsters scoop it up along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Moves by the check, and one last save. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. Schneider's stick handling in his own zone. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
On the highlight reel, it's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level makes the save.
Mercer's got the puck in his own zone. Montreal's got it along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Taken along the wall by Sundin. Too much congestion in front. And that's a great heads-up play by Verhaeghe. And they send it right back to him. The Monsters look to start the transition game. And that's broken up. Verhaeghe's got the puck in his own zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Fantilli's going to play it from the back of the cage. That's intercepted. Laferriere's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Laferriere. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Ekblad. Here's a chance. Blocks in front. Strong use of the body. Tosses it to Chychrun. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Montreal's got the puck behind the net. Looking from behind the net, trying to find that open man in front. Montreal's got the puck against the wall. The Monsters will play it in their own end. Pushes it across to Stankoven. Takes it into the slot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as its games progress, and they find the back of the net. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Says it in front. He scores! What a goal! That's going to be a huge sign of relief for himself after he finally ends that goalless truck stepped out.
Yeah, and I would expect the next shift to see a lot of jump to his first few steps here, James. It's amazing how a goal can go to your feet, can go to your legs, and it certainly goes to your brain. And it's all...
Great score! It's clutch!
Wow, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Well, that goal just ignites a fire down the entire bench, and sometimes it's about the drive and the energy within a shift that can just change the course of an entire game. There's so many ebbs and flows, momentum shifts. This one is one of them.
The Canadians win the draw here in the neutral zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. Puck picked up by Tippett. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Comes up with a monster save in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Montreal's got the puck. The Monsters take possession here in the open ice. Cutting to the slot. The Canadians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between
left-hander except in road hockey, James. I tell you, if you take one off the mask, you got to be rattling. But nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. And that's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop.
And that's intercepted by Sundin. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Canadians trying to pull the rabbit out of a hat here tonight, picking up this win, Cheryl.
Yeah, I felt like they were overwhelmed at times here, but they were able to weather the storm, keep the game close, and then generate opportunity. When they got those opportunities, they capitalized, James. They didn't get many, minimal possession time, but they found a way.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cybulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski for EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team. Enough said. Talent galore. Let's go. The officials there at The Canadians start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Slides it on over to Verhaeghe. And he's ridden off the puck. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Now he slides it up to Ben. Feeds it over. Puts it on net. Gives them nothing in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Too many bodies in the way. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Handed off to Melanie. Walks the line. Misses the net. Oh, and it skips past the blue line, and they'll be forced to get out. Scooped up along the wall by Ben. And it's a quick pass to Eriksson Ek. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy. Broberg's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Leonard. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Canadians have it behind the cage. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Hellebuck's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Feeds the puck across to Johnson. Steps into the offensive end. Johnson's got it along the wing. And that one doesn't go. I thought that would have been the first goal of the game right there.
And that's why it's such a tough miss. I mean, you really want to set the tone in a game, and you always want to strike first.
He slides it quickly to Gensel. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Philadelphia's got the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Slides the puck down low. Battling for it along the boards. The Flyers have it now. Tees it up from the blue line. Made that stop. Takes the feed, moving in. The Canadians looking against the half wall. Here's a chance. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Monahan's got it behind the net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
8 seconds. 5 seconds to go. 9 seconds and he makes the save. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are now underway in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Canadians need to play the second period exactly like they played the first, except find the back of the net. I mean, they've held the majority of the possession time. They're getting good looks on net.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. Well, who does it best? Tonight, we answer that question on the ice. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. The Devils will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And now it's over to Clifton. Fires away! And that's blocked from someone in front. Montreal's looking to break out. Gains the zone on the left wing. Finds it diagonally to Tuck. They go on the attack through center. Here's a shot. Great stick work as he pokes it away. Scores! And a quick hush to the crowd as the road team strikes.
But when you set the tone and you get on the board first, you take the crowd out of it. You silence the building, James.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck grab by Broberg. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Sends one up to Fantilli. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a chance behind the net. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Slots up on the point. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Loses the coverage there. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. Harley's got it behind his own net. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Inside the offensive zone. Johnson's exploring options with the puck. Montreal's got it from behind the net. The Canadians set it up behind the net. Moves behind the net. The Canadians carried along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Leonard. Pokes it away. Great hand high. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Montreal's even things up here in the back half of the first.
But yeah, they're more connected right now, James, and I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in the rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Canadians pick up steam and are on the attack. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. On the attack, they come down the right wing. With possession along the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Takes it at center. Puck scooped up by Connor. Throws it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Pushes it across to Connor. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out of the trees here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Devils have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want him, on their heels.
Taken by Chychrun. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Larson's carrying it ahead. Now a quick pass to Leclerc. And he slides it quickly to Fantilli. Picked off by Harley. Handles the pass at center. And that's off a stick. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Sends a pass over. Here they are on the attack. Oh, look at the pass. The Canadians work it through center. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create
puck. Shake loose. Oh, what a defensive play. Leonard's taking it from his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Larson. Picked up along the wall by Johnson. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Quick pass to Broberg. The Devils take it from the side. Puck exits the zone. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Moves it to Carlson. The Devils have it against the wall. And he takes the feed. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Montreal's across the blue line. Takes the feed at the back end. Moves around along the half wall. Makes the save. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Teravainen. Makes a move in front. And he comes up with a stop there. And now it's grabbed by Mercer. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. The Devils gain possession. Quick shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Newton.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We'll back with more in a moment. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Montreal dug themselves a hole through 2 periods of play, James, simply because they haven't managed the puck. They force plays which has created turnovers, and they haven't been able to generate any offense at all.
The Devils move to the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. He might have a step here. Oh, what a save! Drury's taking the puck behind his net. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Slides the pass over to Verhaeghe. The Habs take it along the wall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Angles it over to Chychrun. And that's intercepted by Broberg. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Habs play the puck from the back of the net. Moves it to Clifton. Quick feed to Celebrini. And sends it just out of reach. Pass across to Kunitz. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Sends the feed in front. Scores! What a finish finish on the play. The Canadians have got to keep pressing here, Cheryl. After getting that equalizer, they've got to feel that flush right now.
Yeah, they want to build on top of that goal and really just continue to do what they've been doing all game, and that's possess the puck. We've been waiting for this to happen because they've been all around it. It finally did.
Cuts to the paint. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. The Devils look to start the transition game. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Steps across the blue line. Pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Devils get a hold of it. Drives it to the crease. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. The Habs have it now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Slides it across. Celebrini's taking it from his own end. Sends it across. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
He's in all alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Mercer's going off for hooking.
Really tough situation here. End of the third period and a penalty call. Gonna have to kill it off and find a way to get to OT.
Can they capitalize on the power play as they step in for the faceoff? Drury's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a great save. Intercepted in the offensive end by Drury. Ekblad's got it in the defensive end. Verhaeghe's going to play it against the half wall. Big hit along the board.
Oh, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Broberg. Passes it over. The Devils take over on possession. And that's intercepted by Verhaeghe. And that brings an end to the third period. We are still tied, and that means overtime is looming in moments. Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. The Devils win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. The Habs have possession shorthanded. Chychrun's lugging the puck. Passes it over to Fantilli. Oh, look at this. Chance to win! They win it! They win it overtime! And the Sonic game is strong tonight. Wow, what a finish.
Well, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride. He gets it to length, and man, does he convert on it.
Not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back out on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone. Two absolute studs clash on the ice this evening. Far is dangerous even without the puck, delivering big hits and big takeaways. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Canadians get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that.
This period, still looking for our first goal. The Senators win the draw on their own end. The Senators move it in. Fires it on net, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Back-to-back saves there. Chychrun stick handling in his own zone. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Verhaeghe's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. The Senators gain control of the puck. Marchessault's got it in the offensive zone. The Canadians have it from their own end. And it's a quick pass to Leonard. Oh, a lights-out hit in the open ice. And there's the save.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Senators have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, he's going to take the feet out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
The Canadians will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
Verhaeghe's going to play it from the back of the cage. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Moves it quickly over to Trouba. Shot! You'll need more than that to beat him.
And Noonan's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Takes the feed from the goaltender. Larson's got the puck in his own zone. Now over to Taylor. Oh, wow! Sends it out in front, and that's stopped. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Johnson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Senators win the draw. Man advantage fails to deliver, and both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up, but you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Takes the puck at the point. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out. Kunitz works the puck in his own zone. Makes some space. That knocks him off the puck. Leonard's got control of the puck in the corner. Oh, what a save in front.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
The Canadians will play it from the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Hull. Takes the puck and will retreat back to his own end. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Big time stop there. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Picked off by Orlov. In the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Both teams still feeling each other out after a scoreless 20. Let's see if that changes here in period number 2. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Canadians had a tough first period. I mean, they weren't managing the puck at all, and they gave up a ton of turnovers. They're lucky there's no score in this one.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Doc's got it to the side. And they continue to apply pressure here. Here's a short pass to Verhaeghe. Makes his presence known on the ice. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Blast from the blue line. Oh, comes up with a stop. Sends it quickly to Ekblad. Chychrun's moving the puck through his own zone. The Canadians play it along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Shesterkin. Scores!
This is a great goal, but I think I like the start of it even better. It's just the same guy who was able to get the catalyst going and then find a way to finish it. It's all about the interception. I mean, if you don't have the puck, you can't score. He does a great job of getting the puck, and then he finishes it off. You got to be opportunistic when you make those kind of plays.
Quick pass to Broberg. The Canadians play it along the wing. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Great poke check on the reach. Kunitz moves it ahead. Shakes himself free. And he gets in front of that. Puck picked up by Kunitz. Picks it up with the poke check. Ottawa's looking to break out. The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Nystrom's got the puck through the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And some textbook body contact there. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Through center. Skates to the crease. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Well, a huge weight off the shoulders as he picks up a goal, finally ending that goalless drought.
Well, yeah, he hasn't been getting along with the puck, has he? But now he is, right? He puts it in the back of the net. Now, all of a sudden, I think we can expect that he'll handle it differently. You'll just feel like that there's time on his hands now, and that's what happens when you start putting it in. You feel like you're contributing, and there's a step of confidence in your game.
Shot! Fantastic save! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Canadians have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Nice job tying up his opponent. And he comes up big again. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Ottawa's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. A chance from the slot. Stones him with the blocker. Takes it to the front. Shut down by the blocker. Brings the puck in the slot. Oh, and another save.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on it. You get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Well, the pointless streak finally comes to an end as he picks up an assist on that goal, and he needed that in this rivalry matchup.
Well, hopefully that's a catalyst to his game here, James. Just feeling like he's contributed. Hopefully that will push him and propel him forward to get more points in this series.
.40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Ottawa's behind in this game. One reason only, James. Look between the pipes. A hot goal. So you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to find a way to get someone. 1, 2, double screen, stack. Anything to take away their eyes.
Moves it to Ekblad. And that's broken up by Marchessault. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And he moves it up to Johnston. Drives to the sweet spot. Taken along the wall by Marchessault. And that shot goes off the side of the net. Came up with the save on that play. Quick feed to Bentilli. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Grabs control of it at the point. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Domi. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. The Canadians gain control of it. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, what a move! The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Add the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Well, a big goal for him personally in this rivalry series as it ends that pointless skip.
Well, and it's important too, right? No matter what anyone says, you want to get on the score sheet. It's how you feel like you can contribute often, so that certainly will relieve some tension.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Looks to get the puck over to Johnson. Uses the force on that hit. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
The Canadians gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Gaudette. Here's a score!